We always enjoy when Mark Hite is here from Mark Hite Homes to give us some insight on what's happening in the market. But this time he's talking specifically in a way about your home and the home warranties that he's offering. Last time you were here, you had unrolled this product, right?
Absolutely.
Hugely popular.
It has been a tremendous success. We've had a lot of folks, everybody wants a guarantee. Everybody wants a warranty. And so right now, when you list your home with me, I'm offering to pay for a free 1-year home warranty. Now, the good part of it is, Julie, when you do list your house, you get to use it during the listing period. So if the hot water heater goes out while we're working together, then you get it fixed for just a $100 deductible because I'm paying for the warranty.
Well, I was going to actually go there. That's funny that you should jump ahead and mention it, because once upon a time around here, you listed a house and it was gone 3 hours later.
Right.
It's become a little bit more normal now. So you list a house, and it might be, what, Mark, 3 or 4 weeks before you get an offer?
The average days on the market are running 36 days now, year to date.
Okay.
So a little over a month. And so those days where people were making as is, no contingencies offers pretty much have passed, and they're looking for more guarantees. And so for a prospective buyer, they're looking at your home and thinking, oh, I wonder how old that air conditioning unit is. What about that hot water heater? Well, with the 1-year warranty, they're working now, and we're going to guarantee that they're going to work for a year, or the warranty fixes it or replaces it.
But that does kind of benefit both parties, because like you say, if you are the seller and something does go awry in your home, you're covered.
Exactly, and very often we get into negotiations with repairs and age of systems. That 1-year warranty helps us get closer to an as-is offer in this kind of market versus saying, well, the HVAC unit's 22 years old. Well, it's working, and we're going to guarantee it's going to work for at least another year.
You know, my brain always just jumps around, and so I'm asking you something that you might not be able to answer, but can I ask it anyway?
Sure.
Okay, suppose that somebody is selling a house and they have this home warranty, and they've got the contract signed, and something happens at the house. So it's almost like this limbo house. It's still the seller's home, but the buyer's ready to go. Do they have a joint conversation about what they can do to replace the hot water heater, or like what the kind they want?
The contract in Tennessee and Georgia really stipulates the seller has to maintain the home in the same condition. So if that hot water heater goes out, Mr. Seller has to put it back in working order. Now, whether it means it gets replaced or they replace an element, but when they start leaking, there's no fixing them.
Right.
And so this really helps the seller be able to continue to maintain that house in good working order without perhaps having a $1,000 problem.
Right. I guess I was just wondering if you ever had a situation where this buyer says, oh, I hate that, but can we pay the extra and put in this kind of hot water heater?
That's a great question. And we have had situations where, that's a great question, Julie. Boy, you're psychic today. I had one a couple of months ago where the buyer said, hey, rather than replacing it with the traditional, we'd really like a tankless hot water heater.
Yeah, that's my question.
And can we pay the differential?
Yes.
And we absolutely negotiated that. The thing is, Julie, real estate should not be an adversarial sport. It really should be a win-win. A win for the seller and a win for the buyer. And that's at the end of my day when we've had a good day.
Okay, I'm going to set you up. We didn't intend this to go this way, but this is how conversations work. So it is not meant to be adversarial.
Right.
But that's where your realtor makes a big difference, because they set the tone, don't they?
Yeah. I believe whether you're buying or you're selling, you need an advocate. You need to understand surveys, you need to understand inspections, you need to understand radon. And so that's why on my team, we have designated agents that work with the sellers and designated agents that work with the buyers, because I think everybody needs an advocate. But with integrity, there's no reason to be angry or ugly. Just do the right thing and treat people the way you want to be treated.
And listen to what's really being asked or said. Okay, so let's talk interest rates, because that's had some people paused for a while. They're not going down.
No.
But you were here recently talking about your buy down.
We have really had a lot of success this summer with 2-1 buy downs and some 1-1 buy downs. Like, rates actually did drop back just a little bit on Friday. And so, they should be at their peak at this point. And many folks are thinking, well, I really want to wait till interest rates go down. Well, they're never going to be 3% again. That is not going to happen short of another catastrophic event like COVID, because the federal government stepped in and suppressed the interest rates. But what we've got going right now are some terrific programs where the seller is able to buy down your interest rate the first year for 2% and the second year for 1%. So ideally in the next 18, 24 months, rates are going to decline, and that gives you the opportunity to refinance and get something permanently that's more attractive to you.
So would that look like if you bought a $300,000 home, would you put more down on that home, and that's what buys down the?
No, Mr. Seller can contribute at the closing to buy down, say interest rates are 7% today.
Okay.
So in your first year of the mortgage, your interest rate would be 5%.
Because the seller is doing what?
They're paying at the closing as a closing concession to
see.
buy down that rate for you as a way to get a better price on their house.
Ah, okay. That's smart.
You know, Julie, in my 21 years of doing this, I find that, you know, if we will just shut up and listen to what the concerns are, we can find ways to help folks. And just like somebody may be sitting there thinking, well, I'm not going to sell till next spring. You know, we're going to wait till, you know, the kids are graduating, or, you know, we've got some life event coming on. Maybe they're aging, and they're, go ahead and let's get together in the next month while we're offering this warranty. It may not be that you sell your house right away, but if you'll meet with me in the next 30 days, I'll honor the home warranty when you're ready to come on the market. And then you'll have that peace of mind and understand what your home may be worth. And also I can explain these interest rate conversations much more in depth.
Because you're a person of integrity.
Thank you.
Here's where you'll find him. It's Mark Hite down on Main Street. The phone number is 265-0088. You can also find him at markhitehomes.com. Very proud of the work that he does here in this community. He's local Mark. Thank you.